added one of Shadow of Mordor's iconic features to Skyrim, Super Punch-Out's secret two-player mode has been discovered 28 years later, and Warner Bros.' new online platform fighter game, MultiVersus, has surpassed over 10 million active accounts. This and more on today's Daily Fix. A new Skyrim mod has taken the best of Middle-earth Shadow of Mordor and injected it into the iconic Bethesda game. Modder Cyclonics added Mordor's Nemesis system into Skyrim that turns any enemy that defeats a player into a Nemesis, which gains a unique name, increased strength, inflicts a debuff on the players, steals their weapons, and even uses it too. The only way to remove the debuff and obtain one's equipment back is to seek revenge. The mod also intelligently logs a quest so players can easily track and kill their Nemesis. What honestly makes this genuinely cool is the mod's designed to thread together a situational story with your Nemesis. Depending on what kills the player, the Nemesis can be named and found in different locations. Players can have up to 5 Nemesis at a time and will be restricted within 25 levels of the player. In addition, quest-related or essential characters cannot be turned into Nemesis. It's been just a little under 11 years since Skyrim was released, and fans are still coming up with new ways to enhance their gameplay experience. If you end up trying out this mod, let us know who ends up being your Nemesis. Moving on, it's been over 28 years since the sequel to Punch-Out, Super Punch-Out was released, and it's only now that we're finding out the game has a competitive multiplayer mode. Twitter account Unlisted Cheats revealed 2 new previously undiscovered cheats for Super Punch-Out released back in 1994. The first gives access to a free single-match game with any fighter. This can be done by holding Y and R on the controller plugged into the player 2 slot and then pressing start on the player 1 controller. The second cheat allows for players to pick one of the 16 characters and even perform their special moves. You can even access a 2-player mode in the free match mode screen by selecting a fighter, and when it shows the character information screen, hold B and Y on player 2's controller and press start on the player 1 controller. Both cheats have been confirmed to work on the Super Nintendo Switch version of Super Punch-Out, but if you need a guide to help out, head on over to IGN's SNES Cheat Guide for a full breakdown. Now the real question is, will this spark a competitive scene for the gaming? Any takers on a tournament? And finally, Zoinks! The new platform of fighting game MultiVersus is still in open beta, and it's amassed over 10 million players. According to Tracker.gg, the game has reached over 10 million active accounts across all platforms since its open beta 3 weeks ago. While not an official announcement, the data is ingested directly from games, so it would seem to be accurate. With a list of iconic characters like Batman, Bugs Bunny, Shaggy, and Arya Stark, the game has proved it's a hit. When it comes to which characters are absolutely broken in MultiVersus, I would vote a toss-up between Thelma, Garnet, and Bugs Bunny. But let me know your vote or who you main in the comments. Although MultiVersus' first season and the official launch are delayed, Season 1 will bring a new character, Morty, from the animated hit show Rick and Morty. And that is your Daily Fix for today, August 9th. If you have yet to check out IGN's first Gotham Knights deep dive on the design for Mr. Freeze and his henchmen, the Regulators, head on over to IGN. It's really cool. Follow Daily Fix on Snapchat, download IGN on all the apps, and for everything else, just stick to IGN. I'm Narz, and remember to always stay fabulous.